Hi, Donny here, and I'm here to talk to you today about the SkySig starter kit. I purchased the kit from www.skysig.co.uk. Delivery time took about 3 days, which is pretty average delivery time. Found the website quite easy to navigate, quite an easy sort of paying system, those kind of things. And as with these reviews, the best place I find to start is with the contents of the box. So here we have the box. Black box, SkySig. Okay, let's flip her open. Magnetic twist. There she is. Okay, the first thing we see, a little promotional card here. Okay, what we have on this, back's blank, what we have on this is a little code you can enter, promo code. If you go on the SkySig website, you can enter that. If you're buying any additional products, e-liquids, those kind of things, additional cartomizers, you can add this code and it gives you a little discount there. So that's a nice little touch. Nice to have. Keep it in your wallet, keep it wherever. Next, user manual, proofs in the pudding. Straight through that. Nice little diagrams, well presented, not too much information on each page. As far as user manuals goes, quite a good one that I find, you know, comparing to other ones. It's got a lot of pertinent information and, like I say, very easy to understand. Put that to one side. Okay, here we have the plug for the charger, and here we have the USB cord, which visually plugs into the device there. Now you notice at this end we've got a USB port, so you can actually charge the PCC, the personal charging case, off a computer. So again, little features like that all add up to a product that you want. We'll put that to one side, and now get to the good stuff. Okay, there's the box, but we'll come to that in 1 second. First, I just want to go to this other little box in which is held the cartomizers. So in some models we've seen in other presentations, the cartomizers are kept within the PCC, but these are kept separately. And also, interestingly, you get a range of flavours. So you get your 5 there that you can see, but instead of just your standard tobacco flavour, you're getting different flavours. So I'll just run through those with you. You've got vanilla, you've got tobacco, you've got Marlboro, which I thought was tobacco, but apparently they've got some kind of an additional twist on there. They've got cherry, and this one I've been tooting on, the creme de menthe, the mint flavour. Very relaxing smoke, that. But as you can see, it's nice to have that different range, different experiences for your vaping session. Close that. Keep that in the bottom there. Now to the PCC itself. Standard size, like a 20 pack of cigarettes. Nice matte black cover there. SkySig. Open her up. Boom. Nice action. And just as, like I said, the cartomizers are in that additional little box, but you have got space there to keep your 5 cartomizers, and you've got your 2 batteries here. Okay. Take this one out. This one here, that's the charging component, so you can place one in there, a battery. Just push that down, give it a little twist, and she'll start charging up. And take that, and there's a spare battery there. So there you've got 1 battery charged, 1 battery charging, rotation. And that's the PCC. Okay, now we've had a look at the box, it's time to see how this baby vapes. So what I've got here is I've got 1 fully charged battery, 1 fully loaded cartomizer. I'll bring those up to the camera just so you can see them. Okay, now as I mentioned before, with the SkySig box you get different flavours, and I've gone for the cherry flavour here. Okay, just a little red thing says cherry. So what I need to do is I just need to take this little plastic cover, a little paper, cover off. There's the hole, there's the action. Little rubber bung, take it off. Okay, that's gone. And now we just screw those together. Compatible with 510 units, so you can mix and match your batteries and your cartomizers if you need to. Okay, there we go. 1 fully loaded, 1 fully charged e-cigarette. Let's see how she vapes. Okay. Now that is an enjoyable vape. The switch action is very good on these, I've found. They don't tend to go off by the merest whiff or the merest breeze in the air. They're quite a solid switch on that, so you're not wasting your battery unnecessarily. Amount of vape's good, nice amount there. As I've mentioned before in previous videos, which you might like to catch, I'm not particularly long take a long drag on an e-cig, but I do get a nice amount of vape from this. And I've gone with the cherry, which is a really nice subtle flavour. It really does come through quite strong, but it's not overpowering. You're getting the feel on the throat, but it's no harshness there. Sometimes I've found you can feel the harshness on the hit or actually on the exhale of the vape. But this, it's a nice mellow smoke, both in and out. And as you can see, like I said, the proof's in the pudding there. A lot of nice vape coming out. I've had a good go on this over the past evening or two. The battery life is pretty good, pretty standard. It's lasting about an hour, and that's with the, quite a regular usage there. To charge up one of the batteries in the PCC that I showed you before, that's taking 30 to 40 minutes, and to charge the PCC fully from the mains, that's about 4 hours there. And like I say, the rotational basis is there in the PCC. You've got 2 batteries, so you can get a good, you can get a night out, with 2 fully charged batteries and a few cartomizers. And it's just nice to have those different flavours there, and you'll find, as you go on, you'll find your flavour. You'll find what you like to smoke. It could be vanilla, it could be cola, it could be cherry. I'm liking the cherry. I might stick with cherry. It could be Marlboro. Who knows? Who knows? So that's the actual e-cigarette itself. Nice mellow smoke, nice product. So now we've had a look at how the Sky Cigarette vapes, I think it's time just to briefly look at the cartomizer itself, which, as you know, this is the end part here. I'll just come closer to the camera if that's okay. Now, as I mentioned, it's a standard 510 fit, which is handy because you can use this with other products of the similar bearing. Now, the Sky Cigarette website is saying you're getting 250 to 300 drags out of one fully loaded cartomizer. That's 25 to 30 cigarettes out of one of these. That's what it says on the website. Okay, and as I like to show on these things, these are refillable, which in the long run is a cheaper way of smoking your e-cig. So what you do is you get yourself a nice little nail, cloud-headed nail, something like that, pin, whatever. Pop it in the end, and you'll just loosen that, and out comes a plastic nubbin. Now, on this model, on some models there's 1 plastic nubbin, on this model there's 2. So you need to go back in with the nail, back in with the pin, and just loosen up the second. Now, previously I have only just loosened out the 1 plastic end stop to put the e-liquid in there, and it's caused a right mess. I've been drinking the stuff, it's no good at all. So on these one, you have to take out the first, then the second, and you'll see there you've just got like a little cotton woolly type fabric that you just drip the liquid into just to refill it, and when it's full you'll know it's full. And you just pop those back in. There's the first one, the second one, and you can get flavoured liquids as well. So if you're into your different flavours, like I'm now into my cherry, you can fill up with that. Slot it back, and there you've got 250 to 300 puffs. Okay, so now we've had a good look at the product, it's time for Donny's final thoughts. And what we're going to do now is we're going to break this baby down into 3 subsections. We're going to break it down into the vape action, we're going to break it down into the battery life, and we're going to break it down into the switch. Okay, so let's start with, I don't know, the vape. As we talked about before, you get a nice vape action from this. It's very mellow. You're getting a lot of vape through. The flavours are just fun. I mean, the cherry flavour you get with this starter kit is just, it's so sweet, so relaxing, so mellow, very enjoyable. And like I say, you're getting the hit, but you're not getting too much, you're not getting too little. You know, it you're getting good nicotine delivery. Those kind of things are important. So I'm giving this 8 out of 10 for vape action, which is a pretty good score. Okay, now we go on to battery. Batteries, contentious history with e-cigs, you know, historically they have been. This isn't a particularly great battery, it's not a particularly bad battery. And like I say, you've got the 2 batteries there, so you've got the rotational capacity. So for the battery, I'll give that the 7 out of 10. And now we've got the switch. And again, an issue which does affect your e-cigarette enjoyment, because you want the battery to last as long as you want it to last. So with this, like I'll prove right now, you're blowing it, you're wafting it, you're rubbing it around, and the switch isn't going off at all. So it's got a good solid switch action on there. So I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. So Donny's final scores for the SkyCig e-cig experience is 23 out of 30. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. There's plenty more online. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.